Hey Raider Nation, what's up, you silver and black warriors? It's time to get hyped because your favorite Raiders fan is here with the latest Las Vegas Raiders news that's got me fired up and ready to charge in a battle. We're talking about our upcoming preseason showdown against those San Francisco 49ers right here at the Death Star, Allegiant Stadium, and trust me, this one's going to be electric. After that nail-biting tie in our first preseason tilt against the Seahawks, where things didn't quite click for our squad, Coach Pete Carroll is shaking things up big time. He's announced that our starters are suiting up this Saturday, August 16th, and I can't wait to see that chemistry ignite on the field. Picture this. It's a gorgeous afternoon in Vegas, the sun beating down on Allegiant Stadium, and the roar of Raider Nation echoing through the stands as our boys in black take the field against the 49ers. This is preseason week 2. Kicking off at 1:05 p.m. Pacific time, it's our chance to build some real momentum before the regular season hits. Last week against Seattle, we ended in a 23-23 deadlock, but our first-team offense and defense didn't get the reps they needed, leading to some sloppy plays and missed opportunities. Now, with the starters getting significant playing time, as confirmed by Coach Carroll himself, we're looking at a prime opportunity to fine-tune those connections and show the league what the Las Vegas Raiders are made of. Coach Carroll, with his 170 career wins and that championship pedigree, knows exactly what he's doing by throwing the starters into the fire early. He emphasized in his recent presser that building chemistry is key, especially after a year out of the NFL before joining us this offseason. The man is all about competition, and he's got our team hungry to prove they're contenders. What do you think, Raiders fans? Is this the game where we see our offense explode and our defense dominate like the old silver and black days? This matchup against the 49ers is no joke. They've been our preseason rival for the third straight year. It's always a gritty battle. But with the game broadcast on NFL Network, Fox, 5, and streaming on Raiders.com and the app, every fan can tune in and feel the energy. Let's not forget, this is about evaluating talent and depth. And after releasing our second unofficial depth chart this week, there's plenty of intrigue on both sides of the ball. Hang tight, because we're about to break it all down and get you pumped for what could be a defining moment in our 2025 journey. Diving right into the heart of our Las Vegas Raiders offense, let's talk about that quarterback room that's got everyone buzzing. It's no secret that Geno Smith is locked in as QB1, bringing that veteran savvy and arm strength we desperately need after his move to the silver and black. Behind him, Aiden O'Connell is slotted as QB2, ready to step up if called upon, with Cam Miller holding down QB3. This setup screams stability, but the real question is, how will Geno mesh with the rest of the unit in live action this weekend? Now, at running back, rookie sensation Ashton Jeanty is listed as the starter, and man, is this kid exciting or what? Coming off a stellar college career, he's got the speed, vision, and power to be a game-changer for the Raiders. Zamir White or Raheem Mostert are battling for that number 2 spot, adding veteran experience and burst, while Chris Collier sits at number 3, and Sincere McCormick plus Dylan Lobby round out the depth. Imagine Jeanty breaking off a big run against the 49ers front 7. That could set the tone for our ground game all season long. The wide receiver core is looking sharp with Jacoby Myers, Trey Tucker, and Donnie Thornton Jr. as the starting trio. Myers brings that reliable route running and clutch catches. Tucker adds explosive speed. And Thornton Jr. is the big-body target who can win those contested balls. This group has the potential to stretch the field and give Geno plenty of options, but they'll need to show chemistry in this preseason tilt. What do you Raiders fans think? Will this receiver room be the key to unlocking our passing attack? Tight ends Brock Bowers as TE1 and Michael Mayer as TE2 form one of the most promising young duos in the league. Bowers' athleticism and Myers' blocking prowess could make them a nightmare for defenses, especially in the red zone. As we gear up for the 49ers, keep an eye on how these guys integrate into the offense. It's all about building that trust with Geno and the line. This depth chart update has me optimistic, but Saturday's game will tell us if we're ready to roll. Shifting to the big boys up front, the offensive line is where some battles are still raging, and it's crucial for protecting our QB and opening lanes for Jeanty. Colton Miller anchors left tackle like the beast he is. Dylan Parham at left guard provides that nasty attitude. And Jordan Meredith is holding down center. On the right side, DJ Glaze at tackle looks solid, but the right guard spot is a dogfight between Jackson Powers-Johnson and Alex Kappa. Whoever wins could solidify our line for the long haul. This unit didn't shine in the first preseason game, allowing too much pressure and struggling with run blocking. But with starters playing more this week, expect improvements. Coach Carroll stressed the importance of cohesion here, and against a tough 49ers defensive line, it'll be a true test. Raiders Nation, are you as excited as I am to see if our O-line can dominate the trenches? Don't sleep on the storytelling potential here. These linemen are the unsung heroes, grinding every play to make the flashy stuff happen. If they gel, our offense could average over 25 points per game, based on last year's stats adjusted for our new additions. But if not, it might expose vulnerabilities early. This depth chart gives us a roadmap, but the proof is on the field come Saturday. As we build suspense, let's remember the legacy of "Just Win, Baby." Al Davis would love seeing this competition unfold. With the game just days away, the energy in Raider Nation is palpable. I know you're all gearing up to cheer from home or the stands. Stay tuned as we transition to the defensive side, where things get even more intense. Now, let's flip the script to our ferocious Las Vegas Raiders defense, starting with the edge rushers who strike fear in a quarterback's league-wide. Max Crosby, our relentless sack machine, and Malcolm Kuntz are the starting defensive ends, ready to wreak havoc. Crosby's already got that all-pro vibe, and Kuntz's speed off the edge complements him perfectly. Together, they could rack up double-digit sacks this season. Inside, Adam Butler and Jonah Laulu are your starting defensive tackles, bringing that interior push to collapse pockets and stuff the run. Butler's experience and Laulu's upside make this an intriguing pair, especially after some inconsistencies in the first preseason game. Against the 49ers' potent offense, we'll see if they can disrupt early and often. What do you think, fans? Will this D-line be the backbone of our success? The linebacker group is stacked with Jermaine Pratt, Elandon Roberts, and Devin White as starters. Pratt's coverage skills, Roberts' thumping tackles, and White's athleticism create a versatile unit that can handle any scheme. This trio needs to build chemistry, as Coach Carroll noted, and this game is the perfect stage to showcase their potential. Imagine White flying around making plays. That's the energy Raider Nation craves. Depth here includes names like Jamal Adams transitioning to linebacker, adding that hard-hitting presence. The depth chart shows promise, but execution is key. With minute-or-score faves on social buzzing about our defense, it's time to turn hype into reality. This setup has me believing we could hold opponents under 20 points per game if everyone clicks. In the secondary, we've got a 3-cornerback starter setup with Darnay Holmes, Darian Porter, and Eric Stokes leading the charge. Holmes' quickness, Porter's ball skills, and Stokes' physicality could lock down receivers, but they struggled a bit in coverage during the Seahawks tie. This week against the 49ers' weapons, it's do-or-die time to tighten up. Safeties Isaiah Polamau and Jeremy Chin round out the back end, with Polamau's range and Chin's versatility making them a dynamic duo. Chin, in particular, could be a breakout star if he stays healthy. Raiders fans, how confident are you in our secondary stepping up? Their performance could dictate the game's flow. This defensive depth chart screams potential, but building that trust and communication is what Coach Carroll is emphasizing. After releasing this update on August 12th, the team knows the spotlight is on. Let's see if they can force turnovers and create chaos. That's the Raider way. As we ramp up the excitement, remember, this isn't just about individual positions. It's about the unit gelling as one silver and black machine. The 49ers game is our litmus test, and with starters playing, expect fireworks. Hang in there, Nation. We're just getting started on what this means for the season. All right, Raider Nation, let's talk about what to watch for in this pivotal preseason clash with the 49ers. It's all about those flashes of brilliance that could define our 2025 campaign. First off, eyes on the quarterback-center exchange with Geno Smith and Jordan Meredith. Any hiccups there could spell trouble, but smooth operation might signal a potent offense ready to roll. Also, watch how rookie Ashton Jeanty handles NFL speed. If he breaks a 20-yard run, it could solidify his starter status and get fans chanting his name. On defense, Max Crosby's pursuit of the quarterback will be must-see TV. He's aiming for that double-digit sack season, and disrupting the 49ers' plays early could set a dominant tone. Don't forget the right guard battle between Jackson Powers-Johnson and Alex Kappa. Whoever gets more reps might win the job outright. What storyline are you most hyped for, fans? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Building suspense, consider the chemistry between Brock Bowers and Michael Mayer at tight end. If they create mismatches, our red zone efficiency could skyrocket from last year's 55% touchdown rate. The secondary's ability to limit big plays is crucial too. After allowing a few chunk gains against Seattle, tightening up against San Francisco's receivers will build confidence. This game isn't about the score, it's about progress and pride. Ultimately, Coach Pete Carroll's decision to play starters is a bold move to accelerate team bonding, as he mentioned in his training camp presser. With the game at Allegiant Stadium, the home crowd's energy could be the X factor. Raiders, this is our chance to show the league we're building something special. Let's make it count. As we wrap up this deep dive into Las Vegas Raiders news, I want you to feel the pulse of Raider Nation beating strong. From the depth chart revelations to the starters hitting the field, it's clear we're on the cusp of something epic. Think about it. With talents like Crosby leading the charge and jeanty injecting fresh energy, our potential is limitless. But challenges remain, like solidifying that O-line and secondary. Saturday will reveal a lot. Reflecting on our legacy, "Just win, baby," isn't just a slogan. It's our DNA. Coach Carroll's competitive fire aligns perfectly, and after his hire in January on a 3-year deal, he's instilling that winner's mentality. Stats-wise, if our defense improves on last year's 22 sacks, we could be playoff-bound. What does this preseason mean for our season outlook? Share your predictions below. To all my fellow Raiders fans, thanks for joining me on this ride. Your passion fuels the silver and black. If you're as excited as I am, hit that like button, drop a comment with your game predictions, and subscribe for more Las Vegas Raiders updates that'll keep you in the loop. Don't forget to share this with your Raider crew, because together, we're unstoppable. Raider Nation, let's gear up for victory. See you after the game for the breakdown. Just win, baby!